Hi, Rangakahar. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. Today we are going to be reading My First Day at Karate, and you are all going to be answering the questions. We're going to be looking at some vocabulary, and we are also going to be looking at the difference between the words two, and two. We are going to look at the difference between them again because I think some of us have just forgotten the rules because it's really easy to forget the rules, and what we're going to do is get a bit of practice in on them, okay? So I will read the piece with you, My First Day of Karate, to make it a little bit easier. So we are going to start reading now. So My First Day at Karate. My name is Derek and I am 10 years old. One of my hobbies is karate. I remember my first day as if it was yesterday. I waited with a group of my classmates outside our school hall. When our instructor turned up, he introduced himself as John and said that he would be our sensei, which is a Japanese word for teacher. He explained that karate is a martial art from Japan. The word karate means empty hand. This means that you learn to fight without using weapons. We were eager to start, so that word eager is in bold. Now, you know by now that if we were in the classroom, we would be discussing the meaning of those words. And I don't want to just give you the answer. So if you're not sure of what the word eager means, I want you to take out a dictionary, take out Google, and Google what the word eager means. Okay, so we were eager to start. So reading that sentence, what do you think the word eager means? Before John went off to get changed, he told us to take off our shoes and socks and leave them at the entrance. So where would the entrance be? This felt strange and some of us laughed as we did it. When John returned, he was also barefooted. He wore a white suit which looked like pajamas. It was called a gi, which consisted of wide white trousers and a white jacket tied at the front with a black belt. He told us to line up at the dojo. We looked at him, puzzled. He smiled and told us that people who do karate call the place they train a dojo. He showed us how to bow when entering. This felt peculiar. So how do you think that felt if it was their first time bowing when entering somewhere? Imagine if I asked you all to bow as you entered the classroom. How would you all feel? This felt peculiar, and some of my friends started giggling. Our sensei explained that it was a mark of respect and all Japanese people bow to each other when they meet. They also always take off their shoes when entering a house. We started with warm-up exercises and stretching. This is very important to prevent muscle injury. To be good at karate, said John, you need to be very flexible. After that, we tried some kicks and punches. There are many different types of kicks, including jumping kicks, roundhouse kicks, and side kicks. Occasionally, we lost our balance and fell over. John told us that it had taken him 20 years to master them. Later, he demonstrated some punches and hand strikes. So, master, demonstrated, and flexible. What do you think those words mean by reading those sentences? Demonstrated some punches and hand strikes. Finally, we did some sparring. This is when we practiced fighting each other. For this, we borrowed gloves and padded foot guards. John told us that we'd eventually have to buy our own gear. Some of my friends gave up karate after a few weeks. But 3 years later, I'm still doing it. I have my own gloves, foot guards, gum shields, suit, and belt. The colour of the belt depends on how experienced you are. I started off with a white belt, but now I have a blue one. Someday, I hope to have a black one like my sensei. Karate is a great form of self-defense. I love it, okay? So I know we have someone in the class who does karate, so he's going to know loads about this, okay? So we have our questions here. So what age is Derek? What is the name of Derek's sensei? Explain what a dojo is. Why did everybody take off their shoes before entering the dojo? Why do some people sometimes laugh when they try something new? So why do people laugh when they try something new? Why do you think Derek didn't have a karate suit on his first day? What colour belt does Derek's sensei have? And after reading this, are you interested in karate and why? Okay, so these are your questions. So you have the worksheets. I've put them up on Google Drive so you can read back for the answers, or you can play this video back to get the answers. But I want you all to read with me. And then it says, explain what these Japanese words mean. So the meaning is in your book. So you are going to have a look back and see what they mean. And then it says, complete the activities. Imagine you're one of Derek's friends who gave up karate. Write a letter or email or text message to Derek explaining why you stopped coming. Make a poster advertising a karate class starting in your school, and find out some more things about karate and write them in your copy. Okay, so you're going to complete that exercise. And vocabulary. You're going to use the words to complete the sentences. So eager, entrance, peculiar, flexible, master, and demonstrated. So some of these, actually all of these words, were in bold, and I've already asked you to go and find out the meaning of them if you're not sure of the meaning of them. So you can find the meaning, write the meaning in your copy, and complete the sentences. You don't have to write full sentences, you could just write what word goes in, and then you're going to put the words above into your own sentences, okay? So enjoy answering all of the activities. Well done, Rangakaher, and I hope you're all well.